I want to talk about the importance of muscle. Muscle is actually protecting us from impact. I want to tell this story. It's my motorcycle accident story. So it happens when I was on long journey, long distance riding. It's about 450 kilometers. And after I reached 350 kilometers, it was in this village area. It's not highway anymore, and I go slightly faster because why? Because I saw the road. It's super straight and there's no car on my lane, so that's why I've decided to increase the cruising speed a little bit. Then what happens is there is this car from the side of the road decided to take a U-turn without looking, and also that road is not allowed to do a U-turn because in the middle of the road you have double line and the red line. That means that you cannot U-turn there, but this guy doesn't care. He only looks at the left side of him, and I'm coming from his right side. And then after he saw there's no car in the left side of him, he straight away make a U-turn. And then it was too late for me to brake. It was too close, and I managed to slow down my bike at 190 kilometers per hour, but it's still a huge impact. If you guys look at my video, right, you will think that you must be in the worst possible condition. You cannot get away from this accident with minor injuries. That's simply impossible if you look at that video. But what happens to me is I only have a minor injuries where it's only muscle soreness, small tissue, but not a lot of tissue injuries. And that's the thing that I want to be grateful for. And I think the main contribution that helps me to not be in a worse condition is my muscle. Because I've been working out for a year, I always be disciplined about it to put up muscle in me. So that's why I think this muscle has absorbed the impact. At 90 kilometers per hour, hitting a car. So this muscle really helps me a lot, and that's why I think I want to keep building it so that I won't lose it a lot when I get older. Also, when we're talking about old people, if they fall down in the toilet, if they don't have any muscle, they will easily break their bones. But if they have muscle, it's hard to break their bones, and they can recover quickly because it's just a small tissue injury, because muscle protecting the bone. And that's why I think it's very important to have a muscle. And we know as we get older we will lose muscle over time. That's why when if you in early 20s or early 30s, you should, the things that you have to do is to build as much as muscle as possible, because this is the age where we can put in muscle easier compared to if you do in your 40s. It's much more difficult to put on more muscle because of aging and all of that. And when you have enough muscle or big muscle in your 30s and you transition to 40, yes, you will lose a muscle, but because you have a lot, and the rate to lose this muscle is slow, so you can maintain your muscle for over long period of time. This is also count as investment to yourself, investment to your body, so that you can create the strong body that can serve you in a long period of time, because we're living in this world, it's short and long at the same time. If you think like today, if you stay in the moment, it's still a long way to go to reach that age. So that's why prepare yourself to be able to protect yourself. And back to the main point that I said earlier, muscle protects you. That's why you have to don't take it for granted. keep building it.